Jeff, you know how to move scenes around and stuff?
No.
I'm working on it right now. Go play.
All right. So then when we go to this, just flip off the dice game. Got it.
Yep.
All righty. Against this is the right scene. There we go. So now that we are live for the third time, welcome Tom to this nice event. Glad to have you here. Previous Texas Master winner, Tom Wan. Yeah,
looking forward to be casting these games, and I was hoping to see some awesome matches.
Yeah, and just so y'all know, we are live here at the Hammerfest, which is actually part of the greater Warzone Houston. There's actually a lot of events going on. Horus Heresy, Warhammer 40K, just name a couple.
Marvel Crisis Protocol.
Yeah, so it's a good time. We actually have 94 players for this event for AOS, which is pretty great. This is the largest Hammerfest so far. And they're doing an awesome charity raffle for the Charged Syndrome Foundation, which is a national charity that helps people. I haven't had a chance to look it up, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty good. They're selling a lot of raffle tickets, which is good. Today's first mission is going to be the Presence of Idols, which we can see our players set up. We have Eli, who's playing Seraphon, and Emma, who's playing Nurgle.
Yeah, Eli took an interesting list. He's playing Thunder Lizards. He's got no Triumph because he's 2,000 points exactly.
Yeah.
He's got the Engine of God General with the Cloak of Feathers, Beastmaster Curse, and Command Trait Prime Warbeast. So very, very potent piece. Can do a lot of different roles on the battlefield. Can fire and then does a little bit of chip damage to the shooting phase with the Thunder Lizard double tap ability. He's got the Slan with the Artifact XC Grab, letting him reroll one cast on his turn or one unbinds on his opponent's turn.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And
he's got the Priest with the Heal, Star Priest with the Bind Endless Spells, and another Star Priest, Hand of Glory. He's got a Scarvet on the old one, which is a character you don't see often, but it has a pretty good command ability, giving 6 swords, 6s exploding to any.
Oh, that is pretty good. And it looks like he actually put his knights and the Stegodons in, bounty hunters. So he's going to be getting that extra damage against battle lines. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah, the Stegodons both have this. 2 Stegodons both have the Sky Streak glows. And he's got to round it up with a 1 bash Bastodon with Solar Engine. 2 command entourage with 2 additional artifacts, which you see. With the Scarvet having the Fusel configuration, and then the other 2 artifacts on the engine and the Slan.
Okay, cool. Now, is this the kind of standard Thunder Lizard list, or is Eli bringing anything special here that's going to throw his opponent off today?
He's actually one little bit off the beaten path. He's more Stegodon than normal, but but it's still going to be pretty good. 10 sword slides with lances. This is a bit unusual with the Scarvet, because usually you see these in Qualos Claw, where the Saurus gets the +1 to hit when they charge to benefit from the Scarvet's command ability. But in this case, he really has to pick between +1 to hit or 6s explode.
Yeah, and I guess with all the with the command ability, since you can't stack more than +1 to hit, I think he feels confident in just having that for his bonus, and the extra damage is gravy. Or the extra exploding 6s, rather. See, let's take a look at, here we go. This is Emma, the next list down.
Yeah, also for Eli, his grand strategy to take was there, so he's looking to have more models of his than Emma in her deployment zone.
Okay.
Emma has taken Maggotkin of Nurgle. She's got Blessed Desecration for the grand strategy. It's got a pretty unique take on the Nurgle list. She's got Blowab, Festus, Lord of Afflictions with the Overwhelming Stench, and the Split Horn Helm, 4 board. Got Rasputin, Harbinger of Decay with the artifact Rustfang, and then it's rounded up with the Orgog Demon Speed. So very character heavy. And she is playing Blessed Suns, which with the most recent update, has the Rotmire Creed as a battle line option, and the Puscoil, 1 unit Puscoil Bloodlord and 1 unit Putrid Blight Kings. Now she's got a battle regimen, command entourage with the Magnificent, giving her the extra artifact, and the Expert Conquerors on
nice.
I believe the Rotmire Creed and the Putrid Blight probably just the 2 Rotmire Creeds.
All right, let's go over the table because it looks like they may have just finished. And this is his first turn roll off. I think it may have been. That's a 4 on Eli.
Yeah, in this case, I believe Emma has lower drops, so she gets to pick who other players.
Turn order.
Turn on priority. Yeah.
Yeah, so that probably was attacker and defender. Which once we find out, we will update our amazing thing. Let's go ahead and remove us so you can see the awesome Hammerfest 2022 logo. I know from what I've seen, the 2 lists we've had on stream or before we've seen mostly is the Fly Spam and then James West's Putrid Blight Kings with the Glotkin. How is Emma's list going to be different from those types of lists that you normally see copy and pasted across the tournament scene?
Well, you see, she has taken less of battle line troops. Usually you see Maggotkin of Nurgle list as in Drownman with a lot of Puscoil Bloodlords just to overwhelm the opponent with the amount of bodies and wounds she has. But in this case, she's chose to go more character heavy to really spread out the different unique rules on the characters. And she's got a lot of interesting maneuver angles. Garrock's Beam lets her pick 2 units of Maggotkin that can just ambush off the board, and then you can deploy them any turn at the end of the movement phase, 6 inches from the board edge and 9 inches away from the enemy.
Oh wow!
Very powerful redeployment pieces. And then, well, I'm curious to see what she will pick to be deployed off the board.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see. We have 2 non-standard lists that are both very powerful armies that perform well. I mean, Seraphon these days seem to have an answer for everything. They just need to tweak their list a little depending on what the meta is.
Yep. Now this is Idols, which where the bonus point comes into effect. So at the end of after deployment, before the first turn is decided, starting from the attacker, each player picks 3 units to be Idols.
Okay.
And then you get a bonus point when the idol kills another idol unit. And then for when the idol unit flees from battle shot, the number is halved. So very powerful for a big blocky units. But in this case, we'll just kind of see the points raise up.
So what's going to be the main powerhouse units for both their armies, I guess? Who are we looking to put out the big numbers for both Emma and Eli's army?
For output-wise, Eli will have a slight edge because he's got a lot more shooting than Emma does. So really, it will force Emma to be the engage, to try to engage and dictate how the fight goes. For a Maggotkin list, Emma does not have any demon units, so the extra damage from the solar engine will not come into play.
Okay. And then Thunder Lizards, that allows Eli to shoot twice?
Yeah, Eli can at the end of the shooting phase spend 1 CP and shoot the solar engine twice, or use the engine of the God's ability twice. Okay.
And yeah, since he's rocking Seraphon, he gets those bonus command points, or is that only a Slan thing?
Slan rolls 2 dice, and on the floor, he'll generate an additional command point.
Okay, so yeah,
you usually get more command points than you to play with.
Oh, there you go. That'll be good for him because he's got all these cool abilities.
Yeah, Seraphon for the amount of command point he generates is a very command point starved army.
Really?
Besides the normal things you spend command points on Seraph, Eli will want to spend a command point for his priest in the hero phase to use Herald the Old Ones, giving his army +1 to hit. And then obviously he wants to spend a command point to use the additional shooting from the engine or the Bastillon. So
okay.
So usually Seraphon army looking to spend about 3 to 4 CP a turn.
Oh, wow. And it looks...
Here we see the player just deploying.
Yep. Looks like she's making sure that they're outside of 3 of the deployment zone.
Yeah, it's pretty standard to deploy outside of 3 from the terrain pieces when we play against Seraphon, just to avoid getting hurt by the Realm Shaper engine's ability. Here's the player just deploying, Eli putting down his Basoldon. Yeah. Pretty early, we have some we'll have some interesting matchup throughout the day, and then we'll hopefully give you some accurate feedback from the streaming side.
Yep, asking the pick rot to confirm who is the attacker and who is the defender, so we can get those score things updated.
And for the Rust Fang is a pretty interesting artifact. Once per battle at the start of the combat phase, you can pick 1 hero within 3 of the bearer and -1 save for the rest of the battle. So Emma's probably looking to get that on the edge of the gods.
Yeah.
To make it really easy to kill. And here we see Emma just deploying her first unit of Rotmire Creed just within 3 of the terrain.
And Rotmire Creed is that new special warband that came out that allows him to like spam out pestilence counters or something, right?
Yeah, any abilities or attacks they do that generates the disease will generate additional 1 to a nearby unit within 3. So a very powerful piece, really spread those mortal wounds around at the end of the battle shock, at the start of the battle shock phase.
Okay.
Here we see Stegodon 1 going down. Stegodon's pretty powerful with the Sky Street Bow. Only ring 1, but it is 3 damage, which is a big chunk. And then they do have 3 shots each. And then they can really put down the hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I've seen him do a lot of good work with those.
It'll be interesting to see what Eli's choose to focus on for his shooting phase because most of the targets on Emma's side are very durable. 5 Blikings, 4 save, and then 5 everything has 5 aboard. So there's a lot of wounds for Eli to chew through, and the downside of Seraphon, besides for being very efficient, it is only all red 1. So most of Emma's stuff will be saving on the 4+ with the access all defense.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
50-50 chance, pretty good.
Yeah. And then in addition to that, she'll get to ignore additional.
I guess we didn't really talk about the -1 damage from Eli's stuff, right?
Yeah, that's not gonna come up as often. Most of Emma's stuff has 1 damage.
Okay.
And then only really the 2 Maggotkin will be hindered by it. But Maggotkin by design very good against Seraphon with the amount of mortal wounds they can put out and the amount of damage 1 attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, Eli's paying for points that he's not going to get to. Paying points for abilities is not going to come into play pretty much.
Yeah, once in a while you might see a save up Basoldon against Maggotkin charges, but overall the way Emma's army does damage will not be hindered by Seraphon's scaly skin ability. See player just start deploying. One thing nice about Emma's army is like she can take zones without committing a lot, and it's very hard for Eli to just take it over.
Okay.
What you'll probably see is she sends 2 flies and another something, just like a little character to 1 zone, and then Eli has to commit 2 monsters to take it back. And the Puzzle Blind Lords can trade very well against the army that Eli brought. players are still setting up. We see a lot of familiar faces. Looking at the panorama, we see Chris Schelling.
Yeah.
Give up the Giants to play some Seraphon this tournament.
Chasing the Meta, I see.
Yeah, very interesting to see how he does here. And we see Jeremy Vestier playing the KO army.
Wow.
Love the KO. It's a very, very solid KO player, and then he looking to bring some good results. And then I see Rando still playing Tempesai out from the Austin area.
Right. One of the things I'm looking around, because there are a lot of familiar faces, but what I like in seeing is all the clubs and their various different uniforms, I'd say.
Yeah.
We got the Austin Weird Knobs. We're actually supposed to be wearing our Texas Masters shirts, the Come and Take It, which Tom took as a personal challenge and took it.
Yeah.
So we need to get an update on those shirts, I guess. What do we got? We got the Sons of Harambes with their cuts. It's a really cool crowd out here. A lot of...
and we see Eli actually rocking a Team America shirt.
Eli rocking a Team America, the Dirty Trader.
Here we see Eli putting his knights out.
Yeah.
Right there, off the board. Yep. So yeah, interesting mission. One of the downsides of the Thunder Lizards army is it's not very fast. So it can kind of get stuck, and then has a lot of good abilities to dig itself out, but in some missions it could be pretty difficult. In this setup where the players are on two table quarters, Eli should have a good time just going to the two and focus on 2 of the 3 objectives.
Okay.
Now one thing about Eli's army is that it does not have any Galatian vets, so it'll really give Emma's ability to pick Grigar and
Kind of just lock them out.
yeah.
Okay, and it looks like Emma is going to be the attacker for this, so we actually don't need to update her scoreboard. So that's nice.
A lot of Stegodons piling up, and then you see Eli here making sure he's within 1-inch terrain. Now that's because with the Thunder Lizard Primeval Domain rules, all terrain that's inside or partially inside the Eli's deployment zone is considered a mystical terrain piece.
Which is the 6-up ward?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And then for something interesting for this tournament, for the battle pack, if y'all haven't looked at it yet, it's basically each round, all terrain is a very specific piece of mystical terrain.
Yeah.
Round 1, I'm going to look that up real quick.
I believe round 1 is damned.
And damned is the bonus attacks if you take mortal wounds?
Bonus to hit.
Ah.
Yeah, I see Blight Kings in the center. The purple cloak is the Harbinger of Decay, and then that is the blue flag, Lord of Afflictions, and you see Festus, and then you see the Rotmars.
Okay.
It's a nice little block of characters, and then at the bottom you have the red flags, it's the Puscoil Blightlords, and Bloab.
All right, so which one was this?
This is a Harbinger of Decay.
The Harbinger of Decay. That's an old model, isn't it? That they kept around.
Yeah, I believe this is this might be a conversion.
Yeah.
And then here we see Emma's put down her Gnarl Maw.
All right. That's the Nurgle terrain tree that you could summon from and get some other cool stuff.
Yeah, if enemies within 3, they get a disease point. If they're outside of 3, she gets a summoning point.
Okay. It looks like Eli has a skink priest of some sort in his little bunker.
Yeah, just to make sure Emma does not get to use the terrain feature all that well.
And if I'm not mistaken, he can shoot terrain pieces with his temple, right?
Yeah.
And it does mortal wounds and things around it?
Yeah, within the units within 3. It's very powerful.
Yeah.
And then for Emma's grand strategy, she has a mortal general, so she's chosen Blessed Desecration.
Okay.
Which is, after deployment, she gets to pick 1 terrain features wholly within enemy territory. And then when the battle ends, you complete this grand strategy if you control the terrain feature.
Oh, nice.
Very powerful piece. So the walls or even the pyramid can be chosen for this. You do very, very good.
It looks like we're still in setup, folks. So Eli's putting out his knights right now on that nice tight brick, hiding from things. Thankfully, it seems that the AC seems to be working pretty decently in here. Otherwise, it's going to get very hot very quickly.
Believe Eli's finished deployment.
Yeah.
Emma's picking her terrain piece for Blessed Desecration.
Rolling for the Nurgle wheel, 5.
So she has started on -1 to charge, and then enemies cannot pile in that does not have a Nurgle keyword.
See, grand strategy for Nurgle is taking down the engine and a 5 on the wheel. Yep. Or Pick Grot confirming that. Or grand strat. Or is he, hang on, our Pick Grot might be a little confused. Are you talking about battle tactic? So is she targeting the solar engine for what?
Oh, for Grand Strat. Grand Strat.
What, sir?
Can you ask to confirm that? Thank you. So was it the grand strategy targeting the solar engine, or was it a battle tactic?
No, it's the pyramid. She has to control the pyramid at the end of it.
Oh, okay.
So they're picking idols. So I believe the Blight Kings, Blow-Up, and the Pusco Bloodlords are the idols.
Okay.
And then Emma has chosen the center objective to be a proving ground, which means Eli cannot control that.
Yep.
She wants to make sure Eli spreads the army out. So now Eli to score 5 has to put something up north and then something in the bottom zone.
Yeah, and so Proving Grounds just says this objective can only be contested by Galatian veterans, right?
Yeah.
And since Eli doesn't have any, that's why he can't control it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what you're probably going to see is either the Slime uses his command ability to make the Stegodon fly and get over the top, or the Scarfett just runs up.
Yep. I believe that was command point rolls?
Yeah.
What's Eli's battle tactic? Battle tactic? Oh, okay. They're still start of the hero phase. Okay, then.
A lot of things for Seraphon to do at the beginning of hero phase.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I keep on forgetting that about half of their game takes place at the hero phase.
It's an interesting turn for Eli. So he's got to zap the wall for some mortal wounds on the Ronmeyers. And that was his heroic action to generate a CP. This is gonna be tricky. So Eli has to know that turn 2 is the most dangerous time for the wheel, as it makes +1 to disease rolls. So he really has to set up defensively. He is top of the turn, so on a double turn, it could be very devastating if Emma gets it. So here we see one mortal wounds to the Ronmeyer.
Right.
And one Ronmeyer goes down from the pyramid. There's the Comet. Five units.
Ooh.
So that's also the unfortunate thing about a lot of Seraphon chip damage against Nurgle is because Emma has Locust, so all her units within 14 of Festus will heal D3.
Can it bring back models or just heal?
Just heal. So the chip damage is very good against a big 10-man unit like the Ronmeyer. We see Festus. Ooh, 3.
Ooh. She gets her 5-ups against this.
Ooh.
Oh.
0 damage.
That's
It's just too tough. Just heal the all back. Here's the 2 mortals on Blight Kings. Ooh, 2 damage. Now, Blight Kings, 4 wounds each makes it extraordinarily tough.
Yeah, plus, 4 wounds, 5+, and they're good save. They're just a good unit.
Wolf's taking 2, and then Wolf's taking 1. So some damage are done to the unit. Not that terrible. And then Eli's probably got a Mystic Shield or Stellar Tempest on the Blight Kings. Now Emma does have 5 command points for round 1 because of the Harbinger's Decay, its ability to generate D3. Only on the first battle round. Here we see Stellar Tempest, only a 3. Does not go off. That spell needs an 8. 6.
That's pretty chunky.
That will go off. Eli has chosen the Asterism for +1 to cast on his Slan, which is why he got the +2.
All right, so Eli chose against the odds for his battle tactic. Which one is that?
Just pick 1 unit, and then at the end of the turn, if there's no enemy Galatian veteran contesting it, she just scores it.
Okay.
Very easy tactic to do. Players usually, if they can, try to save that for later, because you can always do it. But Eli, in this situation, does not have a lot of good tactics to do without exposing himself too much.
Yeah.
Because the territories are the table cores where the where players deployed, making bars through enemy lines very difficult. And then desecrate the land for similar reason. You have to expose a lot, too much of his army to score those battle tactics. Which then leaves him to against the odds. Skink Priest's ability has failed, so no run, shoot, and charge this turn. So here we're gonna see Eli spend a command point for +1 to hit on the Basilica.
Right.
Here we're gonna see the very important spell, that's Hand of Glory.
Okay, what does Hand of Glory do?
makes the target reroll 1, so very potent on a solar engine.
What does Solar Engine normally hit on?
4, so this case will be hitting on 3s with the command ability, and if the spell went off, it'll be +1.
So
potentially 18 shots, 3s to hit, rerolling 1s.
what does that bring that up to, like a terrible at math, like a 80-something% chance to hit?
Yeah, pretty close to that, yeah. I believe that is the end of Eli's hero phase. I would have spent the CP to get the Stegonon on the top zone a fly.
This one right here?
Yeah, it's just so it has an easier time getting across.
Okay.
Or the Source Knight is flying too.
Yeah.
He's deployed a lot, very defensively, so I'm curious what he's going to put into the bottom zone.
Yeah.
Scarvet should be able to take the top, no problem.
Yep.
But it does limit what if his Scarvet goes up there, it makes it very difficult for his Source Knight to receive the buff.
Yeah.
So that might be his battle tactic. Also, just a Scarvet, so that could be it.
Yeah, that's what I think. It might be just the battle tact going up there. I guess he probably feels relatively safe just putting it up there. Like, there's not much that Emma could really do to, like, just force it out, is there? Like, in kill?
Yeah, Emma does have, I believe, a unit of Rotmire and Orgot Demon Spew in the reserve.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. So here we see the Knight's gonna move up. If I was Eli, I would not try to engage this turn. Might as well charge, making it very difficult already, and plus the addition, no pilot there.
Yeah, how scared of a double turn would Eli be in this situation? Like, do you think he's playing just in case that Emma gets it?
That should be okay for him most of the time. Although, depends how Emma wants to play this. Because all Emma really has to do is walk one blanking with a Rotmire into the middle to take the zone back. And then Eli's armies are kind of like in the bottleneck situation.
Yeah.
The Basilla is the slowest model in his army, so his back models are limited by where they can go.
Right.
And I'm curious to see if he can get to the bottom zone or not. He really needs to put the Knights in there.
Yeah, but the Knight's got to go over the train or around it.
Yeah. Which is why I'm curious why he did not, or if he did use the slots command ability to get them fly.
Yeah.
We'll find out very soon. Here's the Stegonon. It's gonna screw it up, yeah.
Yeah, very congested little deployment zone that Eli did there.
Yeah.
Especially with putting his Seraphon temple right in the middle of it.
Yeah. It's really gonna not have very much space. You really see something players do often, but you should try not to. Which is checking a lot of ranges on your gun. Because you can only use all out defense once a phase. If you measure, if she knows what you can't, the only thing you can target makes her decision a lot easier.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
But I mean, at any time, Emma could also measure the ranges themselves and.
So Eli has summoned 10 warriors.
Okay. And
yeah, so I believe the engine is the model directly.
Oh, it's on its chart, isn't it?
Huh?
It's on its chart to summon?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. It has the special I roll dice and get a thing.
So because he summoned a Galatian veteran unit, he's then going to be able to take that zone now.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's really big for him because it gives him a 1 additional point. But this game is going to be close on the points, so here we just see the engine really bailing him out here.
Yeah, he got super lucky on that.
Potentially he could have rolled it twice, but yeah, It's a good thing. Now he does not get punished for not scoring the zone.
Yeah, because he'll get the 1-2 more
Yeah.
scoring.
So and then he gets the tactic done.
Yeah, so we could say this is probably going to be a 5-point turn for Eli.
Yeah. And then I believe the 2 Stegodons and the 2 Stegodons of the solar engine should all focus the same target.
Yeah.
Because usually, otherwise there's not going to be enough damage.
What do you think he's should be focusing?
Well, the Stegodons, I believe, can only shoot the Vikings.
Mm.
Yeah, Eli's going to check the range. That's his engine, I believe. Yeah, just checking out that.
And Emma calling out defense.
Yep. So now the Vikings. Ooh, it's not a great roll.
It's...
Yep.
Ooh.
So Emma's Viking has put out some block, so there's no solar engines damage at all. So here we see the bow shooting from the first Stegodon. I believe it's close to being in range.
Yeah, that's very close.
Ooh. So 6 damage went through on blowout.
Whoa.
Some nasty hit.
We're looking for 5s here to ward.
Yeah. But that's actually a good thing. For Emma. The more spread out the damage are, is better for her army.
Yeah, because you were saying that within the 12 inches of, was it?
So all Nurgle units heal 1 by default, and then if they're within 14 Infestus, they all heal D3.
Yeah, so that's pretty good.
So here we see. I see it. Save 1, so 2 more damage, shift through. Oh, just soak it all.
Right? I mean, 5 up ward saves, like, why do you need to make armor when you just do that?
Yeah. Double shooting the Seraphon. It cannot be doing worse than it did previously, so
Right,
hopefully...
and this is like I said, what was it, 80% chance to hit and he hit nothing?
Yeah, he missed 4 and then the 4 did not lose. Boom. So only 3 went through out of 18 shots. And then Emma has saved it all.
Yeah.
So no bestowed on damage in the first battle round.
Wow.
0.
I'm not saying Emma's dice is cheating for her, but that's
It's more Eli's fault.
Yeah,
it's more Eli's fault.
yeah, it's true.
I see a drink shared. I believe Eli deserves 5 raffle tickets for that. Which
Yeah, that was bad. That was some bad luck.
5 raffle for Eli right there. So you got 1, 2 more for Eli. What's
Yep.
the update for the score?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Eli. There we go, and we'll show.
So here we're gonna see a rally for the Rottmeiyers. Now Emma does have 5 discern because of the Harbinger of Decay. So see a blow up heal 1. Vikings healed full. Yep.
Yep.
Very good at Warhammer, so make sure everything's in range, heal back 2.
Yep. And about half the damage Eli did is gone now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yep, gonna see some rally. Even here we're gonna see some big rolls. And there's not off the job still.
Yes, yes. And so rally, you have to be outside of 3 inches or 6 inches?
Outside of 3 inches of enemy units, so make sure to be out of engagement, and then
6s bring one model back.
yeah.
Really strong on multi-wound units.
Emma has a lot of options for tactics to do this turn. So she can either do she can do out muscle and then just kill the GV units on the
Yeah.
center.
And they're not very tanky. They're pretty.
But they're okay. For save and then they are swords, so they get benefit from the -1 damage. But
Yeah.
in the name of Vikings and Puscoil Blight Lords and rather nasty blowout. And Blob has failed his heroic action to heal.
Yeah.
So that's slightly less damage.
Yeah, you're really good at this because Emma did call out muscle. I don't know if you heard that, but
Well, so in this edition of AOS, there's 4 tactics you can always, basically always do, and you have to find the 5th one. So she's doing that. She's trying to eliminate her hard options early.
okay, yeah.
To get early ones. So that's Grigar land, bars through enemy lines, kind of very easily accomplishable, even with the Nurgle army, especially she's outflanking. And then eye for eye, something's gonna die throughout the course of the game, so you can pick that as soon as one unit dies.
All right.
And then there's against the odds, guaranteed. So
I'm not gonna lie. The first time I used Rally was against Spencer, and this was my first game of A3O. I was playing Archeon and Friends, brought back to Vanguard.
yeah, very powerful ability.
Yeah.
Here we see Bloab cast Mystic Shield on himself. Very powerful spell in their Maggotkin especially. But
Yeah.
already very tanky, so now you get especially 2 applications of the what's it called? Auto defense.
Yeah.
You see Emma do something very very smart. She auto 6 her Lord of Afflictions. Because the overwhelming stench, enemy fully within 7 cannot receive command. So it stops all defense, stops redeploy, and then the Black Kings are gonna murder that unit.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's although I imagine can that unit run in charge?
No, they're just gonna move to 4 here.
Yeah.
For the Black Kings.
I just say it looks a little. I don't know. I mean, the charge just seems like it'll be a little bit more difficult because of the positioning of the.
Well, it's gonna be like a 7-inch charge because half the zone is a 6, and then they're gonna just
right.
So. And that could also been a move for the from the Lord Afflictions, but I think it will be a run. And then here we see Blowouts marching in. See Blowout trying to make sure he's outside of 3.
Yep. Doesn't want to get shot by terrain.
Yep. See some runs for the good doctors.
What is this little guy hanging out right here?
That's Festus.
Ah.
Harbinger of Decay moving over. And then you're probably gonna be a run here for the Puzzle Whales to just get on the zone.
Yeah.
Yep, here's the run. Yep, 4-6. That's a 6.
Yeah,
14 inches.
It's pretty
And
good.
now this is very annoying for Eli. So these are gonna be in cover, so they're gonna be +1 to save.
Yeah.
So it's really punishing to Eli because it's a Ren 1 army.
Yeah.
You see the good doctor running within 1 inch of blowout. So the next turn, if she gets the double or on the neck, or Eli takes it, on Emma's next hero phase, blowout will heal additional D3.
That's
In
really
addition
good.
to the normal healing.
Yeah. It looks like Emma's setting up for her reserves.
Yep.
That's what that 9-inch measuring is there for.
Yep. I would have loved to see Eli auto 6 the start of it to make sure that he got blocked off that one.
Yeah.
Yep, here we see Orgod, Demon Spear, Robmeyer, and the whole slime fleet.
Yeah.
The fleet is here.
The carriers have arrived.
Yeah, he really wanted to block that.
Yeah, that's scary looking. Who is that again?
Orgod's Demon Spear. Once per round, issue 1 command to a Nurgle unit without spending command points.
Pretty good.
And then we see the hero killer himself, Garvos Spear.
Ugh.
+1 to hit against all heroes, and then it's got some nasty weapons.
Yeah, that's and that is a hero over there hanging out by his lonesome. So
Sure is. And then
maybe we're gonna get to 1v1 me, bro.
yeah, you don't want to do that against Oregon's team, Oregon and the Garrod. So that's a hard zone for Eli to shift.
Yeah.
Garrod's team, 4 attacks on the axe, 3s and 2s, doing 1d3 damage, and he's +1 to hit.
Okay.
And he's also got the tentacle, already hit on 2, so it doesn't get the benefit, but 6 attacks, 2s and 4s. So.
Oh.
And the important thing, if he's within an inch of a hero, the hero has to attack him. So Maw Crusher comes into both of them, has to attack Garrod.
Oh man, that's
Yeah, and then here's more Rotmire Tree. This is gonna come into effect a lot in the second battle round when the Nurgle wheel is on +1 to disease roll. So on the 3-up, for every disease counter Eli's army has, it's gonna take a mortal.
that's brutal.
And the Seraphon army does not generally like a lot of mortals.
No, they don't, because they don't really have outside of those.
They're not next to terrain, they don't have a war save.
Yeah,
So.
like I don't see a banner in there or whatever.
Yeah, the Astral. And
Yeah.
if you see how the zones are mapped out, if Eli's army were to contest the top or the bottom objective, there's not gonna be any war saves.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see, just making sure. Emma's gonna get her hold 1-2 more, and now we just see if the Saurus dies.
Yep.
And Saurus does not get all out defense either, so they're gonna shot first. Here's a Scarbat getting shot.
It's a lot of not low numbers I'm seeing.
There's a lot of some diseases. I believe the Scarbat is a 4-up save.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All the rest of her shots. 2 disease.
And Emma's generating diseases on 6s to hit.
And everything her army does. And it's 6s, great for Nurgle. Saves any kind of damage, and it does mortals. Two of them died, 4 died. Oh, okay. Emma's just gonna see her options. Just making sure. Getting diseases early onto the Bacillus is very powerful.
Yeah, because once they, how many mortal wounds before that cracks that tough save?
2.
Yeah.
On the start of the 1-up, 2 after 3 taken is the 2-up. It's
Yeah, then you're rendable.
That is terrible. So we get 4 on the Solar Engine and 2 on the no disease, so that's good. Nothing. I probably would have all. I think she's saving the all attack from the blowout.
Yeah, that would make sense. Because it has a fairly impressive range profile.
Yeah, it's very nasty actually. Maggot Lords are the like very bargainable units in Nurgle. Very good for their price.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here we just see more source getting disease.
I just wish Nurgle like has a lot of like mental load to it as an army with all the stuff you got to keep track of. But they're a very cool army.
Very fun. And you roll 6s any face is always good.
Yeah.
I like a lot of the elf army, which is. Here's Blowout. Ooh, D3 damage. But because -1, it's only 1.
Yeah. I believe that was a charge into a reroll. Yep.
Some big charges.
Yeah. For those fat men that go very slow normally.
Ooh. Now the question is if she rolled high enough to pile into the arc to the solar engine.
Yeah.
Because the solar engine does not get a pile in this turn.
Yeah, that's right, because we're 5 on the wheel.
And if that solar engine is stuck in combat, it makes everything else also stuck.
Yeah, because that's the only thing it can shoot is the
Vikings.
yeah.
And if it retreats, it's not shooting.
Yeah, this is.
Oh yeah, she saw it.
Yeah.
It's just all bad. It's all bad. Because here's the issue. If this thing shoots the bot, these two don't get the move.
Yeah.
So she has to make some very Eli has to make something very tricky happen. Which I thought was just these two needed to be in front.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely counting on his solar engine not completely whiffing that turn.
Yeah, but it's just good deployment habits. Don't put your slow things in front of your fast things.
True.
Here we see a 7. So see 1 damage taken. Ooh. Got Rasputin. That's very not charging.
Is there a reason why Eli didn't unleash hell with the solar engine? Could he have?
It's a good question. Maybe. I think that was it, maybe.
Okay, yeah.
That was the only source of damage possible.
Yeah, it's true. And he only got 3 with it, so.
Yeah. I mean, it did not hit well when it was on 3, so it hit force. You can just imagine it did nothing.
I think that solar engine needs to go on retirement.
Yeah, we need to get a new model.
Yeah, put it out the pasture.
You ever see do some kicks? 2 wounds. Oh, save 1. Just 1.
Yep.
The Kings are hanging out.
They're there to hang out. They're there to party.
They're gonna do some nasty things right
They
now.
heard that the Seraphon had some jello shots.
Yeah.
The green ones left. They're coming in to hang out. Party. And that's a lot of attacks.
Yeah, Black Kings 5 attacks each.
Did Emma get that one within 3 of the solar engine?
I believe so, because they got a stomp.
Oh, right, yes.
Ooh.
That is a dead squad, I'm pretty sure.
It's gonna be. Even if the attacks don't kill it, the relentless attackers will. If that doesn't kill it, the disease will.
Yeah,
There's just gonna be. And no auto defense.
Yeah, it's these poor lizards. They came in and got turned into boots.
And the fat man has won.
Indeed. I guess meat's back on the menu, boys.
Never tasted lizard before.
Either have I.
Well, I wouldn't want to taste diseased lizards.
Either would I. They're just kind of nasty.
And that's the origin. It's in combat.
Okay.
They should not be able to pile in, I don't think.
Pile in an inch, I think it is.
No, the Nurgle wheel, I'm pretty sure is no pile in.
Well, that is up to Emma to call her opponent on that. So.
Yeah, she for sure forgot about it.
Wow, so the solar engine doing more damage in melee than it did shooting all game.
Yeah. Yeah. So Emma will still have the zone, and then 1-2 more, and then we're in a very good board position.
Yep. So we got the attacker. Nope, that's not it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5.
3 mortals on the solar engine.
Ugh.
Two on the Scarvet. And here we see disease on the Sigadon too because of the ability of the Rotmire.
Yeah.
Very nasty. Free damage.
You know,
if Emma gets a double, it could be very bad for Eli. But she might also just get it away because Eli can't really do much on his turn.
yep. Emma's in a really good position.
Yeah. This Stegodon can now get out because of the Paladin, but otherwise it was going to be stuck.
Yeah.
So it gives Eli some else to some play there. And some cleanup. And now we probably get to see the pile coming up. Here we see some checking on measurements.
Yeah.
Emma has taken the double.
All right, taking the double. That's
A 30 double. The famous SoCal TO has joined the chat.
oh, this famous SoCal TO has joined the chat. Yeah, we do. We have Tom here commentating with us today.
All the best of the SoCal experience onto the Weird Ops stream.
And the best part is, it's somebody who knows how to play the game instead of me and Steve just be like, we think it does this. So it's pretty great.
So this double will be interesting. The Black Kings are gonna, they might just they'll probably kill that Solar Engine.
Yeah.
And then with the Lord Afflictions especially. And then those Stegodons are gonna take a lot of damage this turn.
Yeah, they are.
The wheel's on 6, so disease is 3s.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see everything here probably gonna be on 7 disease.
Yeah. So do you see a way for Eli to come back from this point, you think?
Yeah, there's the sword size would have to go all over.
Yeah.
But his big pieces are all kind of like jumbled together.
Yeah.
And we're gonna check what power tactic Emma has taken.
Yeah, let's see if we... What's the battle tactic for Emma?
Emma has chosen gaining momentum, so that is control more objectives than Eli at the end of the turn, and also killing a Scarvet.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say that's more than likely.
I think the odds are pretty good for that
Yeah.
one. Yeah, so what you're going to probably see Emma do this turn is the hero, the buddy package is going to move south and hunt that Scarvet. And then all the blowpipe shooting is going to go into the monsters, and then the mans of the Maggotkin Nation is going to just blow it up.
Waltz on in.
Yeah. The double turn is really good for Emma because double round of healing. And we see Blowout has no damage next to it.
Yeah, it had, what, 5 or 6 to begin with?
Yeah, so what effectively happened was Fastest ability heals D3. The Locust of Nurgle heals D3. And then she could have heroic action to heal another D3.
Ugh.
There's 3 D3. So Eli's first turn effectively did kill 4 Ramos.
Yeah. That's not a good first turn.
No. So going to movement. Orgoth Demon Spew. Also a very potent threat in combat.
Yeah.
Redeploy. Ooh, got the big 5.
Oh, that's a good 5.
Big 5.
Probably keep it alive for another turn, you think?
No, he's gonna get shot by blowpipes. Is what's gonna happen. Yep, got Ross Fume coming in.
You know, it makes me wonder, would it have been better for him to redeploy towards the unit that Emma just moved to prevent it from getting further up the board? To maybe delay it to rival another turn?
Garros sweeps down his job.
Oh, okay.
Like like the Scarlet was not having a good day anyways, and it's gonna get charged. Emma has 2 chances at a charge and just hunt the. Now what she doesn't want to happen, what Eli doesn't want to happen is Orgon just like box charge a charge and then gets to go south into it.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Then it's all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, new Rottmeier 3 is really powerful for Nurgle. For a faction that was already doing really well, and they're now just like, even better. Gives them range presence. Because the problem with the Nurgle before is some of the small trap unit can like get them stuck also. If they're not playing a lot of possible Bloodlords. And now even this monster rebuild, the blowpipes are gonna do a bit of good amount of work, just annihilating trap units, and then just like any shooting is good.
Yeah.
Especially shooting that causes mortal wounds.
Yes.
Oh, the Blight Lords coming in.
Oh no.
The fat flies coming in. They don't look like much, but they're gonna do a lot of damage to that.
They are, man. They are deceptively hard hitting.
Yes. It's got mortal wounds coming in, it's got disease coming in, it's got 11 attacks per Blight Lord.
Dude, yeah, they're just,
And Yellow has no more redeploy, so it's just...
Yeah.
Now we're seeing where the Lord Affliction's going. Here's another funny thing about Lord Afflictions. If it doesn't die, the Solar Engine cannot double shoot.
Yeah, because it can't receive command points, yeah.
And it cannot get that +1 hit, it's just all bad.
Yeah, and that,
And that model might be the hardest thing to kill.
Yeah.
She's gonna find this hour next turn, it's gonna be, whoo!
It's gonna be its best day ever then.
Yeah, it's Here more Rottmeier 3 coming in. The only slight downside of this double turn is that blow up does not get to go in because there's a lot of
Chaff in the way, yeah.
Maybe if she moved a little more towards the wall, the blow up for the charge in, but it really
does it need to? Like at this point, yeah.
Yep.
I guess it would be good to just like fill in gaps where needed if something dies unexpectedly.
Yeah. Here and then we see the good doctor. Thank you, Irish Warlord.
For the wah.
The decay. He's coming in.
Yeah, wow.
But yeah, it's a very techy piece and there's very little use in this matchup. I think that's everything. I believe Emma should be on 70 points at this point.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. So she could summon some, oh yeah.
Plague bearers, is that what they are?
Nurglings.
Nurglings.
And if those get into combat, they're also very annoying. 5 attacks to base and 15 attacks. We're just looking for 60s.
Okay. Yeah, just let's apply those disease tokens.
Yeah. You might actually see that thing die if those Nurglings make it.
Yeah. Well, I think Emma's finding a really good spot over there for him because of the positioning of the solar engine and then the arc.
Yeah, players discussing that there's the potential she fails about that did discard red list. But even then, it's not.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Yeah.
She's just so ahead of primers, like.
Yeah. Although I think Emma's really trying to score it so that it's for the overall tournament ranking.
Yeah, for sure. She's obviously gonna do her best to destroy it, but even if she does, it's not that bad.
Yeah, no.
It's alright.
Yeah, one lost battle tactic really doesn't matter because
Not in the grand scheme of this.
nobody's going to have a perfect record probably.
Yeah, see the Martian has some shooting ranges from the
Right. And again, just looking for sixes mainly to play.
That's gonna be a lot of diseases.
Yep.
And just going over the Rammer war score for they're relatively new, but for the people that haven't kept up. So they're 2 shots each, 40 inch range. 4s and 3s, no real 1 damage.
Okay.
Not that big of a deal. But if it's included in a Maggotkin of Nurgle army, each time a disease point is given to an enemy unit from an attack or ability by this unit, each other unit within 3 of the is also get a disease.
So wow, yeah,
You're
only
just gonna-
1/6,
Yeah.
but still, you see, y'all can see, like the Seraphon not respecting social distancing at all.
Yeah, you gotta keep 4 inches away.
Yeah, you got to keep 4 inches away because this one got
Yeah.
is this one,
Yeah, is that one that got hit?
and then it spread it to all of that.
Yeah, only one though. So we're good.
Yeah, only one, but still, it's more than Eli wants.
Yeah. The Nurgle gun line.
Right?
So 3 damage. Yeah, 4 there. 4 each.
Oh.
There's the Bacillus. Woo! Wait, that's 3 6s.
Oh my
3
God.
diseases all.
Yep. So hitting this,
Yeah.
and then spread it all over the place.
Yeah, that one unfortunately only hit the solar engine. So it's only
Oh,
gonna-
okay. If you can't hit the table, it's an automatic miss.
Ooh, 2 6s. So he's on. Diseased up, all diseased up.
Yep.
And 4 more, 4 saves.
Woo.
And the pipes have done it.
Dang. We got a little RIP action with a little headstone and like some doodling.
Yeah, that would describe it did not live a good life.
Yeah, let's make some like little grass and flowers here.
Yeah.
Little plot.
Ooh, here's blow up. 2 minus 2. Ooh. 1 damage.
Yep, F's in chat, boys.
Ooh, now there's the charge phase.
Oh, this is dirty. Oh, this is also.
The big fly, 6 inches. I think that gets her where she needs to be.
Oh.
Yep. She's gonna get her stuck right in the middle. Ooh, wait.
That is a Nurgle sandwich that
And
nobody wants.
That's a big bash. So what that means is it's gonna do a lot of damage. Impact hits both of them.
Oh.
It's gonna stuck in both. And outside the third one.
Yeah, good call, good call.
Ooh, missed the Bacillon. Ooh,
Ooh.
no impact. The Lord is not feeling it. Oh, those flies. Big 10.
This is not looking good for Eli.
All going in. always, for whatever reason, it's always the wrong order.
Right? Yeah.
It's mostly math, but it's always funny. It's 4 and 2.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the big one.
What?
Oregon Demon Spear going for that 11.
Yeah.
Did not make it. I would definitely charge the wrong buyer, for sure.
Oh, yeah. So that's more free diseases.
Here's the Rust Vein.
Yeah, that was that artifact you were talking about, right?
But it only works on heroes, so it's not the best. Who's the special knob?
Who's the special knob? You,
me.
yeah, that is. This is the casting with me, Jeff. Is Tom Wan the
Texas Master, actually.
Yes, a Texas Master champion for the previous season here, commenting so confident in his skills to take game year number 2 that he's skipping the first tournament to cast.
Don't need to play.
Yep. He ain't got nothing to prove.
I really hope she charges, because that'd be so good for her.
I know, right? I almost wanted to see a reroll on the big Chungus up here.
Yeah.
To try to get it in with that 11, but I'm also not a tournament player. I like the lulls.
So yeah. So the Herald of Decay has another ability.
Mm-hmm.
It has a roar,
Okay.
but because of the Lord of Affliction, Slamble has just been called.
Yes, we don't know why though.
But we'll just hear Slamble being called a lot
Yeah.
in this weekend. Yeah, SoCal, I have actually never won a SoCal GT. That's a
Really?
fact. That's a fact.
Huh.
Yes, I'll accept grudges at any GTs that I'm playing at, Irish Warlord. So here we see Lord Afflictions first. Or sorry, the Pasqua Blight Lords.
Yep.
It would be her best interest to be outside of 3 of those. The second arm has put his head down,
Okay.
so it's gonna have +1 to save against the Pasqua Blight Lords.
Oh, interesting. Is that just an ability on its war scroll?
Yeah, the crest.
Is that like a once per game thing?
Every combat phase.
Oh, interesting. What's the trade-off?
Nothing. So I can only do it to units that's less than 5 models.
Oh, okay.
5 or less, yeah. Here's a... Yeah, it's a lot of diseases.
Yep.
Oh. Looks like it's at 3.
That is a lot of low numbers I'm seeing.
Yep. So 1 more goes through. But they're gonna like prolonged combat, so the more they fight is better for everyone.
Yeah. Now, the reflecting 6s on saves, is that a special, like, sub-faction ability, or is that...
That's because Eli is currently within 1 inch of the terrain, which is mystical because it's in his territory.
Oh, no, sorry, I was talking about the... you said that, like, 6s to save on Nurgle, they reflect the mortal wound, or no? Oh, okay.
It's just good. It's just good for the war saves.
Okay.
Here we see the damage going back onto the Blight Kings. Oh, it takes 2 damage.
Yeah.
So now we get to see the Harbinger of Decay sliding in on that beautiful horse.
Yep.
It's a pretty good profile. Yep. horse. Single combat, and then the stick. You got the Stegodon, and then you got the Blight, and then you got the Blightings, and the Lord of Affliction.
Yeah.
Like Eli has to somehow dig himself out, and then still deal with the 2 Maggotkin that's not coming in yet.
Yeah. I guess one of the good things is that Seraphon excel, you know, in the magic phase, so he'll be able to Comet's Call, hopefully, and like put in
do some chip damage.
yeah, try to put in some work like that. The Pit Grot is watching the game right now.
Yeah.
Our Pit Grot again this time is Jake.
Ooh. Some good rolls there.
Yeah.
Just taking all the damage.
Yeah.
Ooh. But the Lord of Afflictions does have the 4 board.
Yeah. Yeah, 4 board's pretty good.
It does approximately maybe half the damage going to you. It just gets negated.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And it gets healed back.
Now, does a good doctor do it to everybody within 12, or is it only like one dude?
For what, the healing?
Yeah.
Everyone within 14. Heals D3. And here we see some Galatian Venture bonuses coming into play.
Yeah.
Normally the only 1 Blight King gets to fight, but now 3 gets to fight.
Yes.
So 15 attacks.
Yeah, that extra range for being in Galatian Vet
It's
is
really
pretty
good for
cool.
Blight Kings.
Yeah.
So we got 4.
Yeah. Ooh, did I just hear him say take them all?
No, save them all. Yeah.
Ah.
Good save, so pretty good stuff. I think he might be out, but we'll see.
I can't tell with Eli's like little tuft of hair like blocking the camera.
Oh.
Ooh.
But yeah. Emma's gonna score 1-2 more again this turn.
Yep.
And then Eli has to somehow score 1-2 more.
Yeah. After taking all these.
Diseases and garbage, yeah.
So. I think you're still fighting at it, but yeah, we can safely say Emma scored 1-2 more.
Yeah. Eli, even if everything fails, she still has all the zones, and then she had to kill their targets. So yeah.
Emma is the attacker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's see. I think it's just down to the Puscoil Blight Lord.
Yeah.
Yep, she's coming in.
Yep. See what's gonna happen here. Who are you gonna go for, you think?
It's about the same either way. I would attack the person with the least diseases.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Definitely. Emissary and the Puscoil like the Blight Lord, the man, the myth, the legend. Into the Stegodon.
Yep.
Adding those diseases, that's 6 on him? Or 4 on the Stegodon?
I believe that's a 6, yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. One more damage.
Yeah. Every little bit's gonna count at this point.
More than. Alright. Now we get through the fun phase.
Yup.
By the looks of it. So Eli has a very. Ooh, there's a pilot about to happen.
Yeah, I think it was within.
3, yeah.
Yeah. Not close enough to get most of the attacks, I think.
Just a horse.
Yeah, which is, it's the Jaws that get the bonus damage for him being coalesced? Yeah.
The bonus attacks.
Ah.
1 minus 1. 3 damage. Takes 1.
That's right, the 4-up ward.
Just interesting. Yep. So we got disease taking up on all these stegodons. So we got 7. So it's on 3 cisterns of 5 mortals. It's taking 5 more. Ooh, it's 5 mortals. Like this turn is yeah. Yeah, and if I win all the region masters, I think Tomo has to pretend to like me too. So that's really the best reward. And 4 mortals. So yeah, I wouldn't be crazy to assume that you have to actually like me. So just pretending is as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, the Nurgle Alpha worked really well. I think she should have actually charged the blowpipes in the Rotmeyers. You imagine that, right? If she hit, they would have all have 7 diseases on them, and then just gonna. Now the bad thing is if the Possible Blight Lord, if the Lord Affliction does not die in the hero phase, then Eli does not get to issue commands or anything in that pile of monsters. So here we try to see Eli taking himself out. His option of battle attack is very limited. Like he's got Eye for an Eye as being the easiest one, but his targets are like very tough to kill. It's likely going to be a Finest Hour Lord Afflictions, a base 3 of save character with Harbinger Decay, 4 Blight Kings, and then the Pascal Blight Lord. That's his only like feasible targets. Yeah, I think it's just like more getting used to like Rotmeyer are pretty close to skinks in terms of how much output they do, which is kind of insane to say, right? Because skinks are like the best unit at just taking buffs and then just laying havocs and everything. But with even Rotmeyer 2 shots each, and them spreading diseases or everything, they're very close to skink level output. Like imagine that, right? Like especially on this round, because Nurgle wheel is still on 6, so everything is still taking mortals on 3s. So you're gonna see that pile of Stegodons, Solar Engines, and then the Stegodon on the bottom just all get like infinitely diseased out. And it's not like Eli can dedicate firepowers to kill Rotmeyer. He still has to deal. He still has to deal with the meat of the Nurgle army, as we say. And Emma has Eli's army in a great position. Yeah, and we have seen Eli chosen Eye for an Eye, but like let's just say everything goes well, right? Like everything, like 2 out of the 3 pin stuff that pins him in dies, and he gets a double. He's still gonna be behind just because there's still 2 Maggot Lord, and yeah, Rotmeyer are very good. I would definitely put them in all the Nurgle list. For sure, they're a very powerful unit that Nurgle player did not know they need, but they really want it, which is good because it only comes in the Warcry, big Warcry box, so you can support your local GWs.
Yes, by giving the Rotmeyer created the. Who did they get paired with in that box?
The Legionnaires.
Ugh.
Yeah, I think the list I have made with them is 14 plus square Light Lords, 20 Rotmeyers, and 2 Lord Afflictions.
What?
It's just
What?
all business. Yeah, Hastas. Yeah, the Chancellor. I think it's a Hasta Dwarves.
Ugh.
Eye for an Eye has been chosen for Eli.
Eye for an eye. I mean, that makes sense. He did lose a
Well,
unit.
he needs to kill things.
Yeah.
You could also call it a sick list. I think it's the correct nomenclature.
Yes. A pestilentialist, maybe?
That's too much. They're forcing it. But yeah. I think the one on the die is how many wounds it has left. But yeah, the Lord of Affliction needs to die.
Yeah, it really does.
If it doesn't die, we can just call it.
Yeah.
Because no command, no movement. That's it. Done.
It needs to. Is Eli still on his hero phase?
Yeah. There's the Arcane Bolt.
Man, that's getting desperate right there.
So we need to push damage through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lord Affliction might be the single worst model to try to kill.
Yeah.
I've seen it tank 2 megas before. It's just, that guy, if it doesn't want to die, he's not gonna die.
Yeah.
But shout outs to Crew Boys, Nasty Hex,
Yeah.
let's get it out of there.
Yeah.
Big Sabbath,
Yeah.
let's get it out of there. Harridan's, that one might have trouble getting through the armor save. Because that guy is 3 up save.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Emma did not go for a rally here on the Rotmeyers. That was one reason that she could have chosen to not charge the Rotmeyers in.
Yeah.
Just trying to get some rally.
Maybe she's trying to save the command point for shooting phase.
Yeah, that could be true, yeah. We got a miscast.
Jesus.
3 Mortals on the Star Priest.
That's
that guy is almost out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's for sure a debate between the Split Horn Helm for the 4 board or the Shield of Growth for the real saves.
Yeah.
Now there's a long hard debate between which one you should take. And I think personally just take a Command Entourage and have 2 Lords of Afflictions, 1 of each.
Yeah, why not?
It's good.
Like,
it's a good times.
4K no los dos. Like,
Yeah.
really?
But yeah, Nurgle, as we very powerful army. I believe they're tied for the highest win rate on the Honest Wargamer stats.
Really?
And I believe they should actually just be the highest stat.
What, do you know how many games were taken for that data?
Not sure on the top of my head, but it's a lot. A lot of games. It's like 50-ish GTs, I think.
Yeah. So I know, like, Doc has a lot of representation at 52%.
Yeah, the Doc is not going to be the best faction. If you want to beat Doc, you're going to beat Doc.
Yeah, honestly, I think Doc is in a very fair and balanced place right now.
Yeah. If you're going to try to beat Nurgle, you might still not beat it.
Yeah.
5 of saves.
Yeah. Yeah, 5 up saves. They get lost their ward to, was it turn 5 on their chart or whatever it is called?
Yeah, no, there's a lot of bad things they're going to do to you.
Yeah. What do I feel they do what they Doc did well, which was kill everything and then lose off their turn 3.
Yeah. Nurgle is good early game, good mid game, good late game. Yeah, Morality Crossfire is a very tricky list to play against if you haven't thought about it, but it's very doable to try to stop. Here's the shield, this helm has saved it again.
Jeez, man. I'm assuming Beast Lord is Tyler, with that 2010 being the area code.
Oh no. This cannot be the right thing to do, Eli. Can't get any primary points going there.
I don't. Yeah.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be rough.
Maybe Eli's just now playing for secondaries and battle tactics at this point.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, I mean that's what I think you'd be doing. I mean that's honestly what I'd be doing here. Like, I'm not gonna win the main objective. Like,
It's gonna be tough to do.
yeah, like, and so right now what I'm trying to do is score as much secondaries and battle tactics so I can bump my score for overall.
Yeah,
turn.
Tomo, the only real damage we did was to the Star Priest who miscasted.
Yeah. Yeah, Solar Engine did nothing turn 1.
Yep. And did nothing much turn 2.
Yeah.
And it's probably not gonna do anything turn 3 if I had to guess.
Yeah, no, we appreciate it, Tyler. Thanks for popping in, and I will definitely let Eli know that you have his support, or he has your support. Sorry, still working on my coffee.
Ooh, the Lord of Affliction has died.
Ooh, that's good.
We might still be in the hero phase, actually, not by the looks of it.
Yeah, that's
That,
what I'm.
that could have been a Commons Call situation.
Yeah. Then how
Oh,
did?
no. That was the engine. That was the engine.
Okay, I was looking. Then how do they move? But so
Yeah,
engine
that was the
shooting.
engine. Yeah, that was it. I'm trying to figure out what was pulsing. That's good because the lower affliction die means that he can spend the CP to use it again.
Yeah.
Or so that means he gets his battle tactic.
Yeah, that's good.
Here we see a random Bill walking by. Let's see if his game's finished. I believe it's just a bathroom though. Let's see. Still going on, the game looks like.
Okay, yeah. I guess that is one of the problems with an event with a bar. Once you pop that seal, you're going quite a bit.
For sure, yep. Yeah, most of the games are still going, and we'll get you updated. We do have 44 tables playing.
Wow,
So
that's
88 players at this GT.
That's pretty good. And considering there was 94 signups, that means 6 people didn't make it.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Here we see 5 Vikings still hanging out. Just not gonna die.
We're here. We're gonna remain here. Deal with it. You know,
Tablets. One save. She has saved it.
what is this dude right here doing?
That's a tree.
Oh, duh.
That's a terrain piece.
It's be what trees do, just hanging out.
Yeah.
Not leafing.
Yeah, just generating something points per ML. Slambos.
Yes, the Sons of Slambo, the San Antonio club.
And we'll be making random Slambo chants throughout the day, so be on
Yeah.
the lookouts for that. We already had one for some reason.
Yeah, probably a 6 to save or something terrible happening.
Yeah, luckily no Alarios popping out of any Nurgle trees.
You're right.
It's against her contract.
Yeah, she's contractually obligated to only go out of Sylvanet trees.
Yeah, why was only?
Yeah. You know, I'm looking around, especially this tournament pack with the changes to Purple Suns.
Yeah.
I only see Dimitri with his.
Yeah, he probably did not read the pack.
He read the pack and he's like, you know what, I'm just going to bring it. He's playing Slanesh,
Yeah.
so he's already making a statement. Let's be real here.
You might even call her the overgrown ass woman if we're being technical. So still the shielding phase.
You're right. You can't tell her that she should have a ward save. She just takes it.
Yeah. Ooh, the javelin's poking one through.
Yeah.
The Kings.
Looks like just one more on that one model.
Yeah. Ooh. Just too thick.
Poor Eli, not getting anything through here.
Luckily we did kill the Lord Affliction. Otherwise they'd be terrible.
Yeah. Who's them as Warlord by chance?
That Lord Affliction that just died.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Eli's at the end of the shooting phase deciding to shoot twice or use the engine. So the double engine has decided to heal everyone.
You know, that's not a bad call.
It's really good.
Yeah. You know, it would be nice if once you healed a unit, like you go down to 1 affliction point.
Yeah, you can choose whether to heal the. To choose to get rid of the disease tokens or to heal the wound track. So I think in this case you want the soul engine might want to heal the disease tokens.
Yeah.
Although there's still a lot of attacks in it.
Can you choose how many? Is it like, can I like remove 2 and then heal 2?
Yeah.
If I roll, all right, cool. So yeah, you got a little bit of play there.
I'll be right back. So the scoring for this tournament is done through wins, victory point total, battle tactics completed, and grand strategy completed. So we're just looking for battle points, as it looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what we're just looking for. And I think it's
It's
Eli.
very simple scoring.
Yeah. So we did a practice tournament on last month at our locals, and Eli actually lost out of first place. He had the most battle points, but he tied his last game. And so Carlisle, the Skaven player, squeaked on through to first with that.
It's a very Skaven thing to do. Squeeze.
Very Skaven, got
Just,
4th overall.
Just squeezing in. 4 total damage. Does not heal any of them. So there you go. But yeah, not much worse they've been done in the late this portion. So here comes the Puscoil Blightlords, or I think that there's updating disease points. Yep. Eli did not charge, which is kind of interesting. Emma is in fact in Bless's sons.
Yeah.
Which makes the Rottmeier's about Galatian veterans. And battle line.
Yeah.
Just beating down the Stegodon again. We see one disease. And five saves.
I think Eli just said he's on 4s right now.
I believe it should still be on, yeah, 4s. Yeah, because it's +1, -1.
Yeah.
The Stegodon has dead. And Pasquale once again wins that battle. Thank you, Toms, for putting the list up.
Yeah, also, if y'all want to use the ! list command, it'll link you to all of the list of the tournament in a Google Doc.
Now, it is crazy, right? The 2 Pasquale Bloodlords managed to do this much damage. Imagine if she had 14 of them. Now, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, and that's why that list is kind of good.
Yeah. We have, I think, JTJ playing it. Still represent.
Yeah.
The Kings, still 2 of them.
Yeah, still very deadly.
Yep.
Oh, list command takes you to the BCP event page?
We'll get that fixed during the intermission of lunch.
Yeah.
But yeah. So here we see Saurus Knight's gonna do some very ineffective poking. No buffs,
Right.
nothing. Saurus Knight's gonna be good with the right buffs. So in this case, it's gonna do not very much actually, which is gonna kind of what you expect from Saurus Knight. Looking at this battle, looking at how this turn's going, Eli's gonna score his tactic, and that's it.
Yeah.
There's no sneaking up any objectives.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and...
Yeah, you just add it. Yeah. Not needed. Emma forgot to purchase the premium battle tome, which comes with a war save function on the dice. Only the owner of the collector's edition of the Maggotkin.
You know, I bought the collector's edition Slaves to Darkness book, and look how bad they are. So, I mean...
5 diseases. Ooh, 3 6s. Harbinger of Decay, just kicking it.
And we're still on wheel 6 for Emma, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah. And that ticks over on her next turn?
Yeah.
So if Eli double turns, it'll be another turn of 6s.
No.
Oh, okay.
It will go to summoning points next turn.
Oh, okay. Because it's battle round that it advances?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I'm glad you know how to play the game.
This Solar Ninja is on 7 diseases. It's gonna die a horrible death.
It's time Eli takes out. We're back like Old Yeller. No mods, my Stegosaur.
It is very sick. I think it's dead now.
Yeah?
I think Eli's moving something in. Oh, it could be still. Oh, it's still alive actually.
Huh.
We said it. Oh, okay. So it looks like it's live fight another day.
Looks like it has 6 wounds.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like I don't know if that's 6 runes total or 6 runes remaining.
Either way, it has 12 total. So
Yeah.
there's 6 left. Emma has won the pile.
Ugh.
Going into it. And here's where the Maggotkin are coming to party now.
Yup.
Yeah, Eli scored 2 last round.
Yep. Let me go ahead and give him his 2 VP. He did get his battle tactic, so that's good.
That's good. So, for filling every workstation possible, Emma did get a return.
Yeah.
So that's good. Oregon Demon's View is about to have some wars.
Yeah.
And then there's up top, still got 10 pipes.
Yeah, like you got a lot there. It's. Oh.
That's about to be, yeah.
Yeah, it's not looking good for him.
Although, yeah, we got 1 plus 1 Blight Lords
Yeah.
holding it down.
Just hanging out,
Yeah.
chilling.
Yeah. Here's some of the rally. Drop iron. Boom.
Oh.
We got 3 back. Let's go. Look at that. So Emma has averaged 1 model a turn based on the rally. So
Yep.
that's more blowpipes. Nice.
Man, a shooting army with recursion. What is this?
It's actually a first, actually.
Yeah. And I'm glad Emma's bringing something that you don't see every day as far as Nurgle's concerned.
And she kind of took a sampler of all the mortal units.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is cool. So I believe this hero phase, short hero phase though. Oh, here comes the man himself.
Yep.
Orgos Demon Spear. And the tactic discern is against the odds.
Against the odds.
Orgos Demon Spear might be the fightiest. The fightiest Blade King or the Maggot Lord. One downside. It's all damage too.
Oh, yeah.
So we're really looking at the monster's claws to pull his weight, but in this situation it's still gonna be okay.
So at this point, what is Emma worried about from Eli? Like, what can Eli do to...
Nothing.
Okay.
We are completely out of that phase of the game. Now
Yeah.
Emma's just trying to score 5 tactics. Emma has every phase covered.
Yeah.
Good shooting, good magic. Not the good magic, best magic. It's good against most non-Seraphon armies. It's got a really good fighting melee and it's tanky.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a tough matchup for Eli.
Yeah, I'm at this point, I'm thinking, like, maybe he could score 1 more battle tactic before he's out completely.
It's pretty rough because most of the tactic he has left to do requires getting across the board.
Yeah.
There's not.
Yeah, his
you're not
grand-
doing- you can't do that.
Yeah, his green strategy's out.
A lot of things now.
Yeah.
Cannot. There's no way he gets to. Maybe if this Light Lord dies, he gets to do some desecrating.
Maybe?
That's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Festus coming in, yeah. We see second wave. You never want to be charged by 2 Maggotkin Lords. That's not.
Nope.
No.
So you're projecting, I'd say we could safely predict 28-7 for this game?
Emma might try to get 29 with bonus point from Barsher enemy lines.
How does that bonus point work?
If you have 2 GDs in the opponent's territory.
Ah, okay.
So eventually this is gonna all die. Maybe this turn or the next turn. Who knows?
Yeah.
And then the pipes are gonna sneak it through.
Yeah.
And here's Garrod just still hanging out.
Yeah. I know for this battle pack, specifically Battle Tome Tactics cannot give you extra VPs.
Yeah. But
So if this is a
but
GHP
the
one.
GHP one still get it.
Yeah.
And Emma's gonna get her all her idle points at some point.
Yep, yep.
I'll keep you updated. But yeah, this list with Emma's very good at like just doing a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Plays all phases of the game, and that's all you can really ask for.
Yeah,
in a good list.
Yeah, like you're saying, plays all phases. It has good force projection with its range. It's meaty. It does a lot of things really well, and I don't know if there's anything like.
And we even have Emma summoning more models.
Yeah, Nurgle gets summoned. That's a thing.
Yeah.
So what do you think Emma's list is trying to dodge today? Like, what will tear apart Emma's list?
It's actually interesting. Actually, it does a lot of things well. And the only thing that is kind of lacking is speed. So against like a fast army that she kind of really gets stuck on, and Grigar helps a little bit, like her outflank. But
Yeah. So I'm thinking like, what are the big armies that ask the question of can you deal with this? Like,
she actually answers a lot of those questions.
yeah,
well.
like Giants she answers.
Yeah, Rust Fang's really good against Giants.
Shoot Cast she answers.
Yeah, you don't want to play Shoot Cast with that Nurgle.
No.
That's just gonna end it poorly by default. It's a really good list.
Maybe Bow Foxes? Just pinning her in for first turn or two?
Yeah, Fox is good to do that very well.
But I don't think anybody's running it.
Yeah, and then we still get the outflanking force. So.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Marathi Bosix is interesting, but the problem with that army is it falls off.
Yeah.
Which as Emma's army gets better late game.
Yeah. I wonder how Emma's army would do against New Sylvanet. There are a lot of they've seemed to go shifted to a more elite army, especially with Kurnoth. They're high damage, high rend.
In my limited experience with that, you do not want to play Sylvanet into these kind of durable armies.
Yeah.
This will outlast you. You already have you already have so few models.
Mm-hmm.
And then she spikes some rolls that's just gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's very easy for Emma to screen that out. Worst case, she can put both Maggotkin on the boat.
Yeah,
I think it's a good list. She has a lot of plays in a lot of different matchups. KO's probably the worst, but
yeah. But there's only one KO player, I think you said.
Yeah. So. She's not out in any particular matchup, and she has it's really a sign of a good list.
Yeah.
She has plays in a lot of good long matchups that are usually not good, but she has some matchups she's really crushed.
Yeah. Now, do you think Eli's list is one of those matchups she crushes, or was this just a combination of points?
I think it's really bad. List matchup was pretty bad.
Yeah.
A lot of monsters, a lot of high value damage, and then just 5 rewards, I would say.
Yeah. Plus, this map with its deployment zone, Eli got trapped.
Eli never got the boot after turn 1.
Yeah.
That's it. This is.
Yeah.
You ever see Blowpipe just doing work? Dragons were already not terribly good in the Nurgle when they were buffed. So it's not as good as it is. It's still not going to be as good as people want it to be.
Because, Stormcast still died to mortal wounds just like everybody else. So, and that's what she's putting out a lot with these Rotmire Creed. It's just mortal wound spam with poison counters.
Uh-oh, 5 saves. Everything with green dice is 7 diseases. Dear Lord.
Oh my God! Again, people, this is why we social distance.
Yeah, Let's say Emma rolls exact payout, right?
Right.
That's 14 volts. Let's
Jesus.
say she spikes a little bit. That's like 20. And the Maggotkin is coming in.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? I got nothing better to do.
And if Oregon fails, the worst thing is gonna spill acid blood and more Morlos and just. Like, it'd be fair to say Emma probably did around 60-ish Morlos this game.
Yeah. You know, and I wonder, me as a player, now mind you, I don't play on streams, and they may be playing it out because of that. Like, at this point, I'd be willing to talk it out and go get a beer with my opponent. Like, really.
Well,
if I was Eli.
They're having a beer already, so.
Well, that's true. But they're about out. Like, Eli's got another swig left.
Like, Emma played this game really well. Like, did all she needed to do, like. And then she even rolled really poorly on her worst days last year. Imagine if she spiked up on Lords of Afflictions.
Yeah, like, really. And I'm thinking, like, Eli, other than deployment, he played well, I think.
Yeah, no, this.
I mean, there wasn't much he could do.
He needed to get out turn one, like.
Yeah.
Spread.
But with what he had and what he wanted to do, like, the only way he could have.
He cannot afford the bunker in this matchup. Like, it sucks, but he needs to get out there.
Yeah. But the problem is he wanted to run with that solar engine first. He didn't want to run so he could get his double shots off. And
yeah, it sucks. It's not looking pretty.
nope, not at all.
I think the second one has like 3 wounds left.
I think so. I think Eli counts up.
Yeah. So we'll get that figured out real soon.
Yeah.
We got the Nurglings in the combat.
Yeah.
So we're not moving. We're definitely not getting out of that deployment zone.
Yeah.
If you map it, if you had like a grid, Eli's army is fighting Eli's territory the whole game.
Yeah, he didn't want to leave home.
All right. Yep. See some monster actions happening, and then we're about to lose. The scythe. Let's go. Save them all.
Jeez.
Still good. Still kicking.
So 4 wounds.
4 damage.
Yeah, on each of those misses. So was that 8 total, I think?
No,
or?
they're 2 each.
Oh, okay. I was about to be super excited.
Alive on 1 wound. So yeah, they're all. This second one has 3 left. Or 12, no, they're 12 wounds. Just double check that for you, but
yeah,
they are all limping, guy.
Yeah, and I think I heard Emma saying she doesn't want to kill them in combat. She wants them all to die to disease.
Yeah.
Which again, hilarious.
Yeah, 12 wounds. So all these stakes, 1 wound left. And I don't know about you, but I do not like diseases.
Yeah.
And I don't think dinosaurs do either.
No.
Neither does most of these frogs.
I think Emma should cast Meteor so we can have an accurate recreation of what actually happened.
This is a much gruesome version of what happened.
Yeah.
Like, at least the Rock gets it over with fast. Like,
Yeah, this is true. This is slow and painful.
Yeah. Also, shout out to those Vikings.
Yeah.
Been there since day one.
Yeah, just
clocking in for the job.
Yep. Like we do here, we're going to get our 40 hours in. We're not going to do any overtime, but we're going to be here for 40 hours, you know.
Yeah. It's not enough damage.
Yeah.
Some damage and back up blow up again.
But we saw what happened last time. It had damage.
No, got healed back. That's the funny thing about Emma's army. Her army probably took like equal. The judge reminding Eli that to score objective, you have to be on.
Rude.
It's facts.
Yeah, it is. It's sure. It's facts.
Tactical tips from the judge group. We have wonderful judges, Gavin and Kyle.
Yep.
But yeah, Eli's army has not moved.
Yeah, and I've seen this army perform amazingly.
It's tied up, is up there in the win rates.
Yeah, it's.
I think Nurgle has his breakfast.
Yeah.
And lunch.
Nurgle's like, let me show you what a top tier army actually looks like.
Yeah, this is. Oh. There's a stake. One wound left. Stake. What's gonna happen is it's gonna kill itself when it does damage to
Yep.
Oregon. Alright, never mind. Yeah, blow up also has the rule of -1 hit if you're on the 4+. So miss it all is too diseased to fight.
Yep. I mean, what we're all seeing, we're all waiting to see is if all those bottles pop from the disease tokens.
Oh yeah. 6 level and Basti, the solar engines holding it down. Which probably already changed. The one Blind Lord sneaking south.
Yep.
More disease. One save. The fly. Oh. Those Blind Lords actually have not been rolling very well, but it doesn't matter.
No, they're doing their job. Like they're
Just holding it down.
Yeah, they capped that objective and then held half of his army in the south, pretty much.
Yeah. It might kill. So this Stegodon might kill both the other Stegodons. Because acid blood might spill onto both.
Yes.
Well, I missed everything, so.
So
Luckily,
now,
it did not kill itself.
or anybody else.
Yeah. Herbivore by nature. Oh god, two kings, still 10 attacks, just piling in.
That is so good.
Yeah. There are kings for a reason. There's no average
Yeah,
light,
dude.
light men.
Honestly, that reminds me of the old school Kadai Fireborn for Chaos Force. Like 5 attacks, 3-inch range. Like, oh.
So let's see. How many words have we taking here, Eli? Ooh. It's 4. It's taking 4 more. It's got 2 left. This might be the single most explosive disease turn
Yeah.
that's ever existed in
Yeah,
AOS.
really, like,
That's about to be like 600 points that die to a disease.
yeah. I think Admin should get some kind of extra point for that. Like,
Yeah, maybe. Well, I think she's doing okay on points.
I think so too.
She's gonna. We can just add 5 to her.
Yeah. Let's.
Yeah.
Well, will she be able to get eye for an eye or against the odds?
Yeah.
Okay.
The odds are already. The odds are already done.
Oh, right.
And from the good doctor himself, actually. This is truly, as they call it, sick.
Yep. This is definitely. Emma's list is gonna be a blight upon the tournament.
Oh, for sure. It's gonna spread like wildfire.
So who rolls for the disease counters for mortal wounds? Is it Eli or Em that's rolling that?
Usually Emma. As most people do, they don't want to kill their own models, which is what you do if you choose to roll diseases.
Yeah.
And this is not even Nurgle at its full power.
No, this is a very
This is a very fun list, actually.
You were saying was it the 14 Puscoil list? Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Or
She actually came to test things out.
yeah, James
Somebody-
West.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then James West's Blight Lord spam.
James is playing Crew Boys,
Oh yeah.
which is a much tame version of Mortal Wounds. Yeah, Soros Knights.
Yeah.
Already not good.
No.
And not just not. Like, the worst thing to want to fight is, like, the Nurglings.
Yeah.
There's no guarantee they do 5 damage.
Yeah. Because Nurglings aren't Galay veterans, are they?
No.
Yeah, so
And if they don't die, they heal all the way back.
that's rude.
Everything. So yeah, the player's just saying that there's no reason to put damage on. They're not taking the die.
Yeah.
Oh, Blowab. 2s. Still sucks. Just whiffing. Oh, Art. Alright, Solar Engine, here's where you make the money. No.
Nope.
And the Solar Engine has gone down.
Oh jeez. Rip Solar Engine.
And we're staring down 2 Maggot Lords with a frog,
Yep.
some priests, and that's it.
Yeah, they should GTFO.
Yeah, this is where you call the tactical retreat.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was Eli needed to have the second out beyond the walls as they did in Game of Thrones. They need to go beyond the walls.
Yeah. I wonder if the Stegodons could have fit up there and balanced.
Well, no, he just needed to be on that point, turn 1.
Oh, yeah.
With the stag. Flying out.
I'm not gonna lie, I would love to see Eli use a Soul Scream Bridge to launch them. It wouldn't be good, but I'd like to see it.
And we got more damage coming in.
Oh, yep, he just got diseased off.
Yep.
Eli looking for 6s to save.
On the war save.
Got 1 left on that little dude, I think.
Yep. Woohoo, boy.
Oh, that spiked.
That's hot fight. Oh, still alive. Alright, Derek Stettner, longtime Colorado / Texas guy, has won his game.
With Lumineth?
With Iron Jaws this time.
Oh, that's right. He's using double Maw Crusher.
Just crushing it.
Who do you play against?
Played against David Rodriguez.
Okay.
So that was Magma Draw versus Iron Jaws.
Cabbages, yeah.
Iron Jaws picking it down.
Fire roasted cabbage, got it.
We have Dallas local Benjamin Richardson with his Ida the Deacon taking it down Andrew Miller.
And we got the handshake for the game, I believe.
No, might have just been it.
What's the final score?
We'll figure it out. But
Yep.
that was it. Yeah. So I believe we have the whole max amount of points. So
Yeah.
if you want to count it up, so you get five every turn for 1 to 4 plus battle tactic.
Yep.
3 idle points.
Yep.
And then 1 bonus for barge, and then 3 for grand strategy. If they manage to score it, I believe that is
31?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll wait to get the final score from the players, but yeah, it looks like it's going to be 31-7.
Maybe 32 actually, because it's 25 plus 6 plus 1. Yeah.
Right.
So just double checking that for you.
Well, while we're waiting to get that final score, just to let y'all know, we have a lunch break after this game. So we will be back. Round 2 starts at 1 o'clock.
Score is 29-7.
20.
Unfortunately, diseases does not count as idols. So yeah, that is it for us for this round, and we'll be back for round 2 coverage.
Yeah, round 2 is going to be at Dice Roll at 1 o'clock.
Double checking the pack for you.
Yep.
1 to 4.
29-8.
29, yeah, 29.
Cool. Yeah. All right, y'all. Yeah, so the final score is 29-8. We'll be back dice roll for next round at 1. We'll probably be back about 5 minutes beforehand. So we'd love to see y'all then. Y'all have a good rest of the afternoon if we don't get to see you.